Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn application of dot product in physics. For example, a point is here. When I apply a force on this is getting displaced. So this is called the displacement vector. From this point to this point, the point is displaced. A force is applied. What is the work done is the question. So work done is when I find out the F vector and D vector, the formula is F dot D. So physics, we apply work done problems using dot product. Suppose we have a point again a force is applied. What is the moment of this force? What is the question now? Moment. In finding moment, we need to know two things. The force is acting at a point or otherwise through the point. So we say two things. The force is acting at a point or through the point, and the force is acting about a point. So two things we notice in the exercise questions. Force is acting at a point and force is acting about a point. Find out something called R. This R is nothing but at the point minus about the point. And once I know R, moment is nothing but R cross F. So let us remember M is for moment, MRF, tire. So MRF, do not change the order. If we change the order, we know cross product becomes negative. That is wrong. So keep up the order. The moment M vector is given by R cross F. F is the force applied and R is nothing but at the point minus about the point. In work done, force will be given in the question. How to find this displacement? It is to the point minus from the point. So D is nothing but to the point minus from the point, and R is nothing but at the point minus about the point. So we are going to do problems based on work done and moment in this class. Exercise 6.1, question number 11. Constant forces 8i plus 2j minus 6k and 6i plus 2j minus 2k are acting upon a particle and displace it from 123 to 541. We need to find the work done. How many forces are given? 2. Call the two forces as F1 and F2. And my question is total work done by the forces. So find something called F. What is F actually? The resultant force. That is, add the two forces given. 8i plus 6i, 14i plus 4j minus 8k. So if 2 or 3 forces are given, add all, and F is nothing but the resultant force. Next, I need to find out what is D. What is D formula? D is nothing but to the point minus from the point. Look at the question. What is to and from the question? They have given from 123 to 541. So to the point is 5i plus 4j plus k. From the point is I plus 2j plus 3k. We need to subtract. 5i minus I is 4i. 4j minus 2j, 2j, and k minus 3k is minus 2k. Once I know what is F and D, work done W I can call is equal to F dot D. F is 14I plus 4J minus 8K dot D is 4I plus 2J minus 2K. Dot product means I and I, J and J, K and K. 14 into 4, 4 into 2, minus 8 into minus 2. So work done is 56 plus 8 plus 16. So whatever answer you get, write it as units. So we get 80 units as the work done. Question number 12. We are going to find work done again. Here the forces are given with magnitudes 5 root 2 and 10 root 2. So force 1 is 5 root 2, force 2 is 10 root 2. This is only magnitude. Then I must write the direction. What is the direction given? For the first force, it is 3I plus 4J plus 5K. What do you mean by the word direction? Immediately divide by the modulus. Modulus implies squares. So 3 square, that is 9, 4 square, 16, 5 square, 25. Similarly, the second force direction is 10I plus 6J minus 8K divided by, as I read the word direction, whatever they have given, divide by the modulus. 10 square, 6 square and 8 square. So we simplify the answer and I get what is F1 and F2. What is 9 plus 16, 25, 25 plus 25? It is 15. So 5 root 2, 3I plus 4J plus 5K divided by square root of 50 is 25 into 2. 50, I can write 25 into 2. 25 square root is 5, 2 square root is root 2. So that gets cancelled. I am just left with 3I plus 4J plus 5K. So this 5 root 2, denominator is also 5 root 2, which gets cancelled. Same way, try this. 10 root 2. 10I plus 6J minus 8K divided by root of 200. 200 can be written as 100 into 2. 100 into 2 is 10 into root 2. Numerator also 10 root 2, that is 10I plus 6J minus 8K. So 10 root 2 gets cancelled. So we are left with F. What is the formula for F? It is F1 plus F2. Let us add the two. 3I plus 10I, 13I, 4J plus 6J, 10J, 5K minus 8K, 3K. Once I know F, my second step is to find D. D formula, to the point minus from the point. So refer to the question, what is to the point and what is from the point. From 4I minus 3J minus 2J to 6I plus J minus 3K. So 6I plus J minus 3K. I have to subtract 4I minus 3J minus 2K. As I subtract 6I minus 4I, 2I, J plus 3J, 4J, minus 3K plus 2K is minus K. Once I know F and D, work done is equal to F dot D. F is 13I plus 10J minus 3K. Dot D is 2I plus 4J minus K. Let us remember, dot product means I and I, J and J, K and K. So 13 into 2, 10 into 4, minus 3 into minus 1. Simplifying, 26 plus 40 plus 3. The total answer 69 units. So work done is 69 units. Question number 13. We are going to find out torque, or in other words I can say moment of a force. What is all given in the question? Find magnitude and direction cosines of the moment of a force represented by, only one force is given, so call it as F. F is equal to 3I plus 4J minus 5K. Then I need to find out what is R. What is R formula? To the point, here through the point minus about the point. So they have given acting through the point with position vector this, and about the point with position vector 2I minus 3J plus 4K. So what is the formula for R? We say through the point minus about the point. So in this question, through the point is 4I plus 2J minus 3K, minus about the point is 2I minus 3J plus 4K. As I am subtracting, change the symbol, minus plus minus. So this answer I call R vector. 4I minus 2I is I, plus 2J plus 3J is 5J, minus 3K minus 4K is minus 7K. What we need to find is moment. Moment formula is R cross F. We write determinant, first row I, J, K. R. What is R vector components? 2, 5, minus 7. And what is F components? 3, 4, minus 5. Remember, mustn't write IJK here. Expand it. When I expand, it is M is equal to I vector into, hide the row, hide the column, minus 25 plus 28. Minus J into, hide the row, hide the column, minus 10 plus 21. Plus K into, hide the row, hide the column, 8 minus 15. So we get M vector is equal to 28 minus 25, 3I. 21 minus 10 is 11. There is a minus symbol. And 8 minus 15 is minus 7K. The question is asking us to find magnitude and direction cosines. How to find magnitude? Magnitude is nothing but modulus, root of sum of squares. 3 square minus 11 square minus 7 square, or I get 9 plus 121 plus 49, which reduces to 179. So magnitude we have found out to be root of 179. We need direction cosines. Direction cosines, in short, I call DCs of M, is nothing but every component divide by the modulus. So the first component 3 by root 179. Second component minus 11 by root 179. And the third component minus 7 by root 179. So what we have written, we call the direction cosines. That is the answer. Question number 14. Find the torque or moment of the resultant of three forces. How many forces are given? 3. call them as F1, F2 and F3. The resultant force we call F just by adding it all. The first force is minus 3I plus 6J minus 3K. The second force is 4I minus 10J plus 12K. And the third force is 4I plus 7J. As I add, I get F vector is equal to 8I minus 3I, 5I, 6 plus 7, 13 minus 10, 3J and plus 9K. So we have found out what is F. The second step is to find what is R. The formula is either at or through. So in this question we are given acting at a point. So we say at the point minus about the point. So what is at the point given in the question? It is acting at 8I minus 6J minus 4K. About the point is 18I plus 3J minus 9K. And we need to subtract, so change the symbol. So my answer would be 8 minus 18 minus 10I minus 9J and it is plus 5K. Once we find out what is R, we must proceed on to M. The formula is R cross F. M vector equals to. How to find out cross product? We put I, J, K as the first row in the determinant. R components minus 10, minus 9 and 5. F components 5, 3, 9. Expand it. I into. Hide the row, hide the column. Minus 81 minus 15. Minus J into. Again hide the row, hide the column. Minus 90 minus 25. Plus K into. Hide the row and column. Minus 30 plus 45. Simplifying, M vector equal to minus 96I minus 90 minus 25 minus 115 into minus plus 115J plus 15K. So we are able to find what is M. In this question, we are asked only to find out M and that is the answer. Try practicing the problems. The most committed mistakes, students change the order. So be careful. First I must write R and then only F. So R cross F only is asked in moments. The direction is very important. So see that you don't commit any mistake. And in work done, it is only dot product. You can do either F dot D or D dot F, that doesn't matter. But in moment, remember it is R cross F. R we use two formula, at minus about or through minus about. F, there will be 2 or 3 forces, means add it all. The resultant we call F and then proceed with the answer. Thank you.